Hi angels, welcome back to another DIY. Like 3 days ago, I told you guys that I will be making a beaded dress since I already made a beaded skirt. So that is what we're going to be doing in this video. So let's get into the supplies that is needed. I got this shapewear dress off Amazon. And you guys will need some scissors, some needle and thread. The beaded fringe material right there, I got it from Etsy's. So yeah, that's how it looks. It's nice and mesh. So, and what else? And some fabric glue. And you guys are gonna need more fringe, more beaded fringe to cover up the back of it. And these are the fringe that I have. These are the exact same ones that I use on a skirt. So you guys are gonna see in the end. You guys have seen the video how I do the back of the dress and the sides and all over the place. So yeah. So first thing first, I just place the shapewear dress on the mannequin so that I could be able to pin on this fringe, beaded fringe material right here. So that's what I'm trying to do. So my idea for this was I wanted to get the deep cut shapewear, but there was none available. Like there was none on Walmart, there's none on Amazon, there wasn't even any in the store. So this is the one that I had to work with. So all I'm gonna do is pin this around the top part, like the bra area. Just pin it on top of it because that's where I'm gonna be sewing. And let's go straight across and then pin down the sides because I'm gonna take it off the mannequin and then hand sew everything on. But before I can do that, I need to make sure it's pinned on properly. So that is what I am doing right here. So yeah, just making sure that I'm pinning it on properly, that it's nice and snugly, so I can like have an idea of how much fringe I'm gonna need and all of that good and amazing stuff. So yeah, that is what I am doing. This took a minute for me to get it because the sides of it are gonna be sticking out since I'm gonna have to bend it over, but I don't think you guys could actually see it when I was finished with everything. Yep, this is the first step. And that's how it's looking. The top part. Now it's time for the sides. Right now I'm just sticking it onto the mannequin, but after I'm finished, then I'm going to pin it on properly so that I'll be able to remove it from the mannequin. Yep, and that's it. This doesn't cover up the dress all the way, so I'm going to need to add on those extra fringe right there at the bottom part so that it could cover it up everything. Or you can just cut the dress, but ooh, I should have cut it. No, I like it nice and long. So in the back, I'm trying to figure out if I could be able to cover up everything and have the fringe closely together so that you won't be able to like kind of see it all the way through. Does that make any sense? I think it does. So this is the next step. We need to cut off all of that extra material because it doesn't look good and we're going to be sewing on everything. So yep, that is what we're doing right here. I'm going to cut it better as soon as I take it off the mannequin, but now I'm just like cutting off all this extraness. I'm going to cut close up to it when I'm able to maneuver my scissors. Maneuver. Maneuver. And that's how it looks when everything is off and even Steven. So unfortunately, I lost all of the footage. I don't even know where it's at right now. I lost everything of me just sewing on everything. So for every place that I pinned up, that's where I'm going to be sewing. So I'm going to sewing up the side, up the top, and at the sides. And this is how it looks when I finish sewing up the top part of it. It's nice and secured on. So I only sewed up the top part right here, but you guys gonna need to sew up the side parts, both sides, and straight across the middle. And this is how it looks as soon as I finish the sides. It's not really that perfect, but these pins right here are places that I need to adjust, meaning that places I need to sew on because it was lifting up. So I just tried on the dress just to see how it would be looking. And this pin at the side right here is, I'm placing it to see where I need to sew on the other fringe that I showed you guys a minute ago. So I'm not trying to like decide where it needs to go, how far up, will you guys be able to see it or not, just all of that good stuff. Yeah, and in between there's this mesh, black mesh. So plus side, this is a fabric glue that I will be using. I'm gonna need three strip of fringe at the front part so that it could be nice and even, because obviously you guys can see what happened when I only use one fringe. You can see like all the way through the dress and everything, and that's not what I want. I want it to be like nice and thick and like closely even so that it looks like if it's just one material that I'm using. So even though these fringe that I'm using right here is a lot longer, but it still look the exact same. So first thing first, I'm just spreading the fabric glue across, and since I'm gonna be flipping this over and I doing the front and the back, I got some safety pins, so I'm pinning them on and everything. So as soon as I glue it down, then I pin it on with the safety pins so that it could stay secure and everything. So I'll be able to move it, and since it's not fully dry yet, it takes a while for it to dry, it wouldn't be shifting or anything like that. So that is what I'm doing right here. This is the boring part. I could have just sew it on, but these beads, when I was trying to sew this on, obviously it's because it's beads, it took forever. It kept on getting, the thread kept on breaking off. It was like, ugh, I was over it. But I'm so glad that I kept on going because this dress turned out so cute. By the way, I didn't have enough fringe for the back. I did do the back of the dress, but you could see in between, I needed like 3 or 4 more layers, then it would have looked so good. So in the end, I decided to just remove the back, so you guys would only be seeing the front part of it. Yep. And this is how the dress look with only one layer of the fringe on. So I'm gonna need to add a layer up top of the first fringe that I did, and below the second, and below the fringe, and below the one that I just did, if that makes any sense. Like one up top, one at the bottom, so I can fill it out completely. So I told you guys before the video that I already made this cute little fringe skirt. So since I use a fabric glue, I was easily able to just peel it off, and it came off perfectly. No beads were falling off or anything like that. So that is what I'm doing. Since I didn't have any more fringe, just peeling it off and then gluing onto the dress. So yeah, this was pretty easy. It wasn't hard to come off or anything like that. So yep, just repeating the same thing that I did up front with the fabric glue, and that is it. And this is how the dress looks. It looks amazing, and it does make a lot of noise since it's obviously beaded fringe. This is the end of this video. I really hope you guys like it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.